Hello YouTube, and welcome to your next beginner Java tutorial. In this video I will be teaching you how to use the while loop in Java. Now previously in these tutorials I wasn't really relating what I was teaching you to anything, so starting from now on I'm going to try and relate what I'm teaching you or showing in the video to the end goal, which is game development. Just to prove that what I'm teaching you or showing you is useful. For example, I could relate the if statement or the if-else statement to character movement in a game. Whenever you're testing for a game, you want to test based on whatever key you press. For example, WASD, the common movement keys. You want to test which one of those is being pressed and see which direction or movement the character is doing. Also, the print statement is commonly used for debugging to see if code is working properly. So like I said, we're going to be using the while loop in this tutorial, and the while loop is used in game development because it is the main game loop. I can bring up a picture right now which has my main game loop of one of my engines, and it goes from everything from rendering to calculating movements to just putting random things on the screen. I have a GUI renderer. So now that we know why a while loop is actually useful, let's go ahead and open up Eclipse and see what the while loop actually looks like. So go ahead, open up Eclipse. I might have the while loop already done, depending on if it's saved or not. So I do. Go ahead, close that. Now, what we want to do, before I show you how to correctly use the while loop, I'm going to show you how to incorrectly use the while loop. And I want to show you the three main parts of a while loop. The while loop is kind of similar to an if statement, where the first main part is the keyword, which is while. And after that, you have the condition, where it tests if something returns true or false. Then after that, you have your curly braces, and this is the code that will run when if this outputs true or false. So if you guys didn't know, this is just a single line comment in Java, but inside these curly braces is the code that will run. So before I get into the correct way of writing a while loop, I'm going to get into the incorrect way of writing a while loop. So if I just type int num1 is equal to 80 and int num2 is equal to 100. Now let's say I'm going to test while num1 is less than num2. We're going to print out we'll just print out num1. Now, what is the problem with this? I'm going to give you guys a second to think. What would be a problem with this? Alright, so the problem is, when is num1 ever going to be greater than num2? This is never going to end. This is what is known as an infinite while loop. So don't run this, but if you click run, it's just going to go on forever and ever and ever. So terminate that if you actually did run it. And look, if I just scroll up, it's just all 80 because this number never changed. So what we can do to prevent this is come down here and go num1 plus plus, and then a semicolon to end the statement. And now what will happen is it'll just go from 80 to 99. So you need to have a way to terminate out of a while loop, because if you don't find a way to terminate it, the while loop will just go on forever and it will be an infinite while loop. So this is the basic form of a while loop that is used in game development. I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial. Be sure to subscribe for more tutorials in Java game development. If you missed my last video, it was week 2 of my Java game development series, where I just talk about what I did the previous week, and what I plan to do in the next week and what I need to work on. Like this video and comment if you have any questions on it. Also, go follow me on Instagram and Twitter, as well as join my Discord server with Desert Cookie. We have been working hard on our Discord server, so I hope you go and join that. it is all about programming, so if you guys have any questions, you can always ask us. So thank you guys, and have a great day.